Hey everybody, Cyberspace Paladin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Adventure. When we last left off, we'd beaten Vegetable Valley and moved on to Ice Cream Island. Now, my plan was originally to finish up Ice Cream Island in this video, and then move on to the next world in the next video. But Ice Cream Island only has a couple stages left before the boss. Lack of foresight on my part. But anyway, I'm still gonna go through with that, but to keep this video from being way too short, I'm just gonna go over a few things that I missed, first of all. Alright, so, let's head back to the beginning. Alright, here we are in Vegetable Valley again. Sometimes it's nice to revisit the old worlds. Alright, and here we go. Here's the pause menu. Isn't that adorable? And Kirby and his little drawings. Although, I used to think that it was Kirby and a bunch of smaller Kirbys dancing. That he was actually holding hands with, like, one Kirby that he was just sort of flinging around in the air. It took me a while to realize that he was holding a pen or a crayon. Yeah, it's just so adorable. Now, I wanted to show it here because you can't see it in stages that you've already beaten. Instead, you'll get like a continue and exit prompt. But yeah, here's the little flavor text for when Kirby doesn't have an ability. It just explains how it works. No big deal. Alright, but let's see some of the flavor text for the other abilities. Alright, beam ability. Kirby fires a beam like that used by some enemies. I read that wrong. This is an easy weapon to use. And there's a little prompt there. A little small Kirby there. Alright, I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit after this. Or not, because I realized that there was another enemy to inhale. I'm dumb. Alright, Spark! Kirby can create fireworks like sparks from his body. This is a great defense. Alright, now I'm gonna fast forward a bit to the next ability. Is that gonna happen every time I say it? Not this time. Fire. Kirby can breathe fire. Enemies beware, or you're gonna get burned. Alright, now I'm gonna fast forward to the next ability, unless there's yet another one in this level that I somehow forgot about. Alright, and here we've got the next one. Cutter. Kirby can throw a series of cutters that return like boomerangs. Alright. And I kind of thought that the enemy that gives the ability, Sir Kibble, it kind of looked like a chess piece in some of these sprites. Except when he's throwing the cutter, because then he looks like a sideways balloon. You know, like one of those party balloons. Alright, I'm just gonna beat Poppy Brothers Jr. again. Poppy Brothers Sr. Jr. is the one that you find roaming around the stages. But yeah, I also want to apologize for an error in my last video where I just completely forgot that Poppy Brothers Sr. was the first of the mini-bosses. I acknowledged Mr. Frosty, but not Poppy Brothers Sr. Of course, I was really tired at the time, so, yeah. Crash. This power will defeat all enemies on the screen, but you can use it only once. Well, I'm just gonna waste it right now, and then, fast forward to the next one. Alright, and here we got... I inhaled two of them at once. Sword ability. Use the sword to defeat enemies. If you attack in midair, Kirby will spin and slash. I don't know if I showed that bit off. Alright, and now we got Fireball. Kirby can turn into a flying fireball. Jump and attack in a flash of fire. And hopefully not get attacked by that crazy thing. It's following me! Okay, now I'm just gonna see how long I can keep him following me. Ow! That long. Actually, I think there was a secret passage around here somewhere. To make a long story short, there wasn't. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? And for needle ability, lots of needles, just like a porcupine's, come out of Kirby. It's a great defense. So yeah, now I'm just imagining Kirby as a porcupine. Alright, after losing a life off screen, I want to point out that, yeah, I was wrong about Meta Knight's first appearance being in the last video. We already saw him handing Kirby the, Hyper Lollipop. Although as far as I know, there's no, flavor text for this. Yeah. Shame they didn't put anything extra in there. That would have been fun. Oh, but here's another one up for us. So, we're lucky. Win some, you lose some, I guess. And now, Parasol ability. Open your parasol and take a nice walk. Do you think this might have other uses, too? Well, yeah, we kind of established that we can be Mary Poppins with this. Among other things. I must have really bad luck with the Parasol ability. And now, the Tornado ability. Kirby can now spin and bump away his foes. Hold the B button to spin into the air. So that's how it works. It wasn't pressing up. Okay, there we go. Now that I'm a little clearer on how it works. Also, I almost misread that as bump his way through foes. I mean, I guess that is sort of accurate too, but oh well. Alright, now that we've kicked Wheelie's butt, Wheel ability. Kirby turns into a wheel and can move at super speed. Watch out for obstacles and excess speed. Also, it's worth noting that the small wheelies, they don't give you the ability. Only the Grand Wheelie does that. Well, strange, but oh, that's early installment weirdness for you, I guess. And a 1-up during the bonus game. You know, while I'm here, I might as well try getting that 1-up that I missed before. And just for the heck of it. And that is how you do it. And just don't swim down or you'll go into a bottomless pit. And that one Bronto bird is just relentless. And lastly, here's the laser ability. Kirby can fire a laser beam. This beam will bounce off slopes, so try it in many places. And yeah, that will be very useful with a few puzzles later in the game. Alright, so now that we're caught up with all the flavor text and stuff, let's move on to Ice Cream Island level 4. Oh yeah, you'll notice that I skipped over the freeze ability dropped by Mr. Frosty. There's a reason for that. Alright, so let's move on, shall we? Alright, so we're in the sky, apparently. Let's see if we can do this without getting hit any more times than necessary. Oh, one little thing I wanted to show. Pay attention to Kirby's little ability icon here. Nothing. That always amused me. No idea why. But it did. Alright, so, ow! Almost fell there. Alright, so, oh no! No, 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 no! Oh! Oh! That's like Castlevania style dying. That's like the worst way to die in an old NES game, in my opinion. Just anyway, I'm just gonna move on from that. All right, and okay, I was really expecting Scarfy to show up. Don't want to run into him. Oh, here's a new ability. Stone. Kirby's body turns into a solid rock. In this form, he cannot be hurt by enemy attacks. I just love the little expression on Stone Kirby's face there, just like that. And oh, there's a new mini boss. TikTok, I believe his name is. And let's refrain from the obvious joke here. To me, though, I always just imagine him as well, I always just thought of him as Clock with Teddy Roosevelt's mustache and glasses. Oh, a bad place there. But yeah, you can kind of see where I'm coming from when he stands still. I don't normally have this much trouble with him. But then again, I am doing this as an LP, so general rule of thumb for LPs that I've heard: no matter how good you are at a game, you'll always do badly when you're recording. Alright, and here, mic ability. Kirby can sing his favorite song 3 times. I wonder why that song hurts enemies. Well, let's give it a try. Well, that's why. Yeah, I always liked how there was a different animation for each one. This one's my favorite when you use it the 3rd time. Just belting out an awesome rockin' tune. Oh. And, yeah, here we go. Here's that, laser ability gimmick that was being alluded to earlier. We got him up. Alright. I think there was something... Oh! Yeah, the laser ball just sort of follows you around. Oh, got him before he could get a laser fired. Yeah, I know that he's supposed to be, like, shaded, but I always thought that the shading was a smile for some reason. Oh, and here's another example. Made short work of them. Alright, I don't believe we'll need laser ability anymore. Oh! Oh. Thought I was gonna get another one from that. But maybe later on we'll have an opportunity to showcase the mix ability. Which isn't really much of an ability, as much as a extra thing that happens. So close. Alright, and now, here we've got the arena.
2 fighters go in, but only 1 will leave.
You can get a tomato and an ability for a win. And yeah, this was why I skipped over Mr. Frosty during the montage. Because he's right there. And he went down easily. Alright, let's see what the freeze ability text is. Kirby can create a shield to freeze enemies. He can then knock away the frozen blocks. Alright, let's bring this into level 5. And let's see what we can do. Oh, and... yeah, as if the cannons weren't already bad enough due to being invincible. They now come with parasols. Wait, wasn't there an extra thing here? No. Maybe I should try to not stress over, like, hidden areas and stuff. I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments to figure that out. Actually, I wonder. Oh, so you can get the wheel ability from small ones, just not the ones that Grand Wheelie summons. Oh, here's another one. This one might be my favorite. This one might be my favorite flavor text here. Now let's go over here. Because... sleep ability. He's so adorable. Please, let me sleep a little more. Please? Okay. And Kirby wakes up. And we definitely don't want to inhale another one of those. Oh. And, secret area. Alright, and, okay, now it's really looking like an ice cream island here. I guess they were talking about this part specifically. Oh, and, grab one of these enemies for the high jump ability. Kirby can jump many times higher than usual. Jump and dive attack to beat the enemy. There we go. Oh, come on. Freaking parasols. Nope. See if I can get that high jump enemy back. Oh, there he is. And he floated away. You know, I always thought they looked like flying hot dogs from the side. Let me know if I'm the only one. Oh, and here we are. Wait, I already showed that. Never mind. Oh. Wait, nope. Don't want to provoke those guys. Wait, hold on a second. The moon is not a secret passage. I'll just have to keep in mind that's not always the case. Since, you know, just because... Oh! Maximum tomato! And just because... Ow! Apples are not friendly in this game. But yeah, just because the moon was a secret passage in Kirby's first game, specifically in the 4th level, I sometimes check out the moon whenever it's there in a Kirby game. Alright, and we're at the boss. But first, let's check out this little door. Warp Star Station. This star will take you to another stage. Hop on a star with a number, and let's go! You've probably already figured this out. But this was why we couldn't go through that door in Vegetable Valley. But now that it's no longer boarded up, let's go. Alright, so now it's time to take on the boss of Ice Cream Island. And there's Frog DDD there. Alright, let's go. And here we have the second boss, Paint Roller. Right, his attacks are simple, although he can be pretty hard to dodge. He'll basically bring his paintings to life and send them after you. Although there's a couple ones that I wanted to have him produce first, before I take him out. No, that one gives you crash ability. And if I'm not mistaken, that'll take a huge amount of his health. Yeah, the Waddle Dees, those are fairly basic. And, yeah, fun fact, okay, in keeping... Oh, this one actually gives you an ability we're not supposed to see yet, but, you know what? I'll just, leave that as a surprise. Yeah, I devoured your picture! Come on. Ow! Anyway, as I was trying to say before, in keeping with all the spriteness readings that I've mentioned across this LP, I kind of thought Paint Roller looked like a moose. That's actually his hand, but I thought it looked like an antler. So I just thought he was supposed to be some kind of moose. Alright, this one gives you the mic ability. There's just one more that I want to see before I take him out. Parasols again! And again with the bombs. Come on. You know, I'm just gonna stop commenting until he does that. I'm wondering if... Alright, let's see. Oh! Nice! Ah! Now you can be defeated by me in 2 ways instead of 1. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to show, the, the Kirby one. Oh, that's what I get for messing around. I'll be back. Whoa, I narrowly missed that. Actually, one little bit that I wanted to mention before I finally kicked Paint Roller's butt, ow, was, he was originally referred to as Skainter in the, well, I got him. Yeah, he was originally referred to as Skainter in the North American localization. Yeah. I know they were trying to combine Paint and Skater, but just because it's a pun doesn't make it a good idea. And this is coming from somebody who has done a lot of bad puns in his life. But yeah, just... Paint Roller is so much better. Especially since, you know, it's an actual term. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think I'm done with this particular, video. Alright, so, next time, we'll do World 3 of Kirby's Adventure. I'll see you guys next time. But until then, I leave you with the Kirby Dance. Bye.